Welcome to Boggersox TV. We've got lots of classic and original TV shows. Subscribe now and enjoy the video.
It was a quiet day at the mill on the marsh. Auntie Jules and Uncle CJ had gone out together, so we were with Grandpa.
Happy birthday, Terence.
Terence, who lives in the big house down the road, was having a party. He wasn't really our friend, but we were still invited.
I bet Terence won't like my card. He probably won't like the Captain Dumbletwit board game either.
I'm afraid nothing's ever good enough for Troublesome Terence.
Just then, we heard the doorbell.
I know who that is.
The party was happening at the Smiley's Cafe, so we were getting a lift from
Whoops!
Mr. Whoops. Mr. Whoops is called Mr. Whoops because he's always having little accidents.
Yes, I'm fine. I dropped my car keys.
Is everything ready at the cafe?
Totally. Jasmine, you know, Miss Smiley's lovely niece, has made some dainty sandwiches, sausages and sticks, and lots of little fruit jellies.
Good old-fashioned party food. That's what I like to hear.
Oh, got them. And we're going to play Pin the Tail on the Donkey, Kim's memory game, and Pass the Parcel.
And good old-fashioned party games. Marvellous.
Yes, Troublesome Terence was going to have a good old-fashioned party.
So who's running the party games?
I am. Must go. Don't want to be late. Bye, Grandpa. Whoops.
I'm ready!
Mr. Whoops is running the games at Troublesome Terence's party, and that spells trouble. I'm coming too.
But you can't. You're not invited.
I don't want to be a guest, I want to help. And it's easier for me to help if I'm wearing this.
Not the shrinking cat, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
You know what happens when Grandpa shrinks. He loves to play with all our toys, like the Captain Dumbletwit spaceship, or the Sunny Sands train, or my cousin Jason's toy car.
Today, he was taking the plane.
Open the door, Josh. Hey!
Would you believe it? I nearly drove off without you. Whoops. Come along.
So off we went in Mr. Whoops' car, with Grandpa flying close behind.
And soon, we arrived at Miss Smiley's Cafe. Terence was opening his presents.
A Captain Dumbletwit board game. Boring! Grandpa was watching everything from his hiding place.
All you lovely party guests, it's time for our first game.
Yes!
Ta-da! Pin the tail on the donkey.
Boring old pin the tail on the donkey. I'm going first. Blindfold!
Grandpa didn't trust Terence. He wanted to get closer so he could see exactly what he was doing.
Now, stand back, everyone. Don't get in Terence's war.
While everyone was helping Mr. Whoops, Terence did this.
But somebody had seen him cheating.
I knew it.
How did I do?
Brilliantly. You put the tail right on the donkey's bottom. Well done.
Who wants to go next?
Me, please.
Oh, Emily, that's you.
Grandpa wanted to talk to me.
Terence just cheated. It's not on. I'm going to have a word with him.
You're going to need a disguise then.
Good thought. You see that Captain Dumbletwit doll on the tray over there? I'm sure he won't mind if I borrowed his clothes. Can you get it for me?
So, I borrowed the Captain Dumbletwit doll and brought it to Grandpa.
Thanks, Elsie. Let's see if my plan works.
The winner is Terence.
Oh, Terence.
Now Grandpa had his disguise, but then Mr. Whoops said,
Now, I'm going to test your memories with Kim's game.
Kim's game! Not boring old Kim's game. I love Kim's game.
First, you have to look at... Oh, that's very odd. The Captain Dumbletwit doll is missing. I'm sure it was on this tray.
Well, he can't have gone far. Everybody, will you help look for him, please?
Right.
This was a disaster! Any moment, someone was going to find Grandpa.
Oh, there he is.
Jasmine picked him up.
What's he doing all the way over here? I expect somebody borrowed him.
And put him back on the tray in a Captain Dumbletwit pose.
Right. First, everyone stares at the objects on the tray. Then, I'll cover them up, and you have to write down as many as you can remember.
Arwen, I'm brilliant at Kim's game.
Everyone stared at the objects.
Poor Grandpa had to keep very, very still. He couldn't even blink.
I had to do something, so I did this.
Time's up. That's not fair. We didn't have long enough.
No, I think you have. Now to your chairs and write down all the objects that you can remember.
Mr. Whoops, could you give me some help with the sausage rolls, please?
Of course, lovely Jasmine. Oh, whoops.
Terence was cheating again. And of course Grandpa saw him.
Then, Mr. Whoops had a little accident. We went to help, but Terence just carried on cheating.
Yes, I'm fine.
I'm the only one who remembered them all, so I'm the winner. I said, I'm the winner.
Well done again, Terence. Give him a round of applause.
I don't think he deserves it. I had to help Grandpa get off the tray, so I took it into the storeroom.
Our next game is Pass the Parcel.
Yes!
Where is the parcel?
Oh, it's you. That Terence cheated again. I'm going to have a word with him if it's the last thing that I do.
Oh, what are you doing in here, Elsie?
Just helping to clear up.
Would you believe it? I forgot to wrap the parcel for Pass the Parcel. Oh, I'm going to put this inside. Lovely, isn't it? It's made of china, so I have to be careful I don't... Whoops! How could I be so clumsy? Oh, dear. Now I need something else to be the prize, but what? Captain Dumbletwit.
No!
But it's the perfect thing. Everyone loves Captain Dumbletwit.
This was the worst thing ever. Grandpa was about to be all wrapped up.
Go and join in, Elsie. You don't want to miss the fun. Now, where did I put the sticky tape?
And while Mr. Whoops looked for the sticky tape, we all waited and waited to start the game. At last...
Sorry about the delay. Let's play Pass the Parcel.
The music began, and we started playing the game. Then the music stopped. Then it started again. Somebody was going to win Grandpa and take him home.
Hey, that was Elsie's. She was holding on to it. That's cheating.
Terence took off the paper, and inside there was...
Nothing. There's nothing here. Somehow, Grandpa had escaped.
No Captain Dumbletwit figure? Oh, dear. He must have fallen out in the storeroom.
Mr. Whoops, you're the worst party organiser in the world.
And Terence marched off to the storeroom to find his prize.
Well, well, if it isn't Terence. I thought you'd come looking for me.
Captain Dumbletwit, you can talk.
Yes, and I know what you've been up to. Lots and lots of cheating, and cheats always spoil the fun for everyone else. But I'm on a mission to make you change your ways. Now, here's what I want you to do.
While Grandpa was talking to Terence, we started on the party food.
Then he came out, holding Grandpa.
You should have won Pass the Parcel, so this belongs to you. Sorry. It's a great toy, but I've kind of gone off Captain Dumbletwits. Okay, everyone. I'm sorry. I've been cheating and being horrible.
While Terence was saying sorry to the rest of us, Elsie put Grandpa down.
Mission accomplished. Well, I'll get changed, then I'll be off. Enjoy the rest of the party.
Grandpa flew back to the mill on the marsh, fast as he could. Then he took off his cap and came back to his normal size.
When the party was over, Mr. Whoops brought us home.
Captain Dumbletwit saved the day again!
With a little bit of help from two very clever children. Teamwork, I call it.
I just wanted to check you were up and about.
Did Troublesome Terence enjoy his old-fashioned party?
He did. And he wasn't even troublesome. Well, he was at first, and then he completely changed, as if by magic.
Today, I was at home with Grandpa. Auntie Jules was going to Miss Smiley's for a bread-making course.
I hope you and Grandpa have a lovely quiet time, Josh. I spoke too soon.
It's only me.
It was Great Aunt Loretta, Grandpa's sister.
I picked some flowers for Grandpa.
Just then we heard... It was Mr. Whips!
Sounds like Mr. Whoops's car.
Hello, everyone.
That car is a pest, Josh. I'm always nearly tripping over it myself.
Well, I just popped by to ask if Josh fancies helping me with something. I have a little plan.
Oh, would you like a plan, me?
Bob the boat is due back from holiday today, and I thought it would be nice to clean his boat and make it look shipshape for his return. Wanna help? He left me the key, see?
I'd love to go. Can I go, Auntie Jules?
Well, I don't see why not.
Yes, today Mr. Whips and I were going to do a cleaning job for our friend Bob.
I'll just get me things. Or we can go together with you in Greeny Jules.
Brilliant! I'll see you there. What?
Oh, you're up, Grandpa. Josh is coming with me and Mr. Whoops to clean Bob's boat.
Can I come?
Don't be silly, Grandpa. You can't clean anything. I picked these lovely flowers for Bob. Smell.
Hey, Stu.
I thought the flowers were for Grandpa.
Change of plan. Back in a bit.
And I've got some more stuff to pack up for Miss Smiley.
The thought of Loretta and Mr. Whoops on Bob's boat is dreadful.
I know.
They might well wreck the place. I think I'd better come and help too.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa. Now, as you know, Grandpa's shrinking cap is magic. And when he puts it on, it makes him magic too. And his magic can make things go. Like this. And this. But today, he's going to come with me.
In my pocket, Grandpa?
But just then, Auntie Jules came back.
Oh, Grandpa gone for a little lie down, has he? He's only been up 5 minutes, poor old thing.
Lazy old thing, more like. Come on, Josh, hurry up.
I hadn't managed to get Grandpa, but I knew he'd find another way of coming with me.
Oh, well, I stay for a drive.
And I was right. So Grandpa drove himself to Sunny Sands Harbour in my cousin Jason's car, and we sailed off down the river in Queenie. Soon, Auntie Jules dropped us off at Bob's boat, the Boomerang. It's called the Boomerang because when it sails away, it always comes back again.
Right. This will be shiny as a new pin when I've finished. Careful on those steps, Mr. Whoops.
How could I be so clumsy?
While Great Aunt Loretta helped Mr. Whips up, Grandpa slid down the banister. Then he jumped onto a shelf and hid behind Bob's musical boat.
Now, I've made a lovely little present for Bob to keep in his
Great Aunt Loretta never says toilet out loud because she thinks it's rude.
A toilet roll cover, eh? Or ruff ruff.
Right, time to get on. Come on, you two, sweep and dust. I'm going up to scrub the decks. Let the spring cleaning begin.
Spring cleaning.
Polishing and dusting until everything is gleaming.
Sweeping and mopping and scrubbing on your knees until Bob's boat.
Until Bob's boat
It's the shiniest, cleanest boat that ever sailed the seas.
Spring cleaning, polishing and dusting until everything is gleaming.
Sweeping and mopping and scrubbing on your knees
until Bob's boat.
until Bob's boat.
It's the shiniest, cleanest boat that ever sailed the seas.
Good grief, what's all this? The end of the pier show? And why did you leave your car on the deck? Nearly tripped on it and fell in the sea, I did. Here, go and clean the basin in the... Right. Vase, Mr. Whoops.
So, Mr. Whips went to get a vase.
There, lovely. Right, now I'm going to dust all these shelves.
Grandpa knew he'd be seen by the musical boat, so he did this. He jumped onto the table and hid under the poodle by the vase of flowers. Then the poodle did this.
Achoo! Oh my goodness! The toilet roll poodle just sneezed.
Don't be so silly. It must have been Josh. Here, clear those shelves for me. And I'm going to put you where you belong, in the... Come out, Josh. Mr. Whoops thought the poodle just sneezed.
I guessed what had happened. Grandpa was inside a poodle in Bob's toilet. But just then, this happened.
Mr. Whoops. Here, take these out of
And
the
Mr.
way.
Whips
In
took the
there.
vase of flowers and put them next to the poodle on the shelf. And then this happened.
Achoo! It did it again! The toilet roll poodle sneezed! It's alive!
Don't be so silly. Now sit down there, out of the way.
I'll go check on the sneezing poodle.
Right, now I'm going to polish the decks. Now you stay there. Stay. Talk to the kookaburra.
I put Grandpa down.
Josh, come and help me.
Then I went up on deck to help Great Aunt Loretta. Grandpa jumped up and hid.
Oh, surely I could do something!
Now, sit down. Stay exactly where you are.
Oh my goodness! You talk! A talking kookaburra! Well, I never! Who's a pretty boy then? Who's a pretty boy?
Me, I am.
Loretta will never believe me when I tell her that you talk.
Then maybe don't tell her.
We should whisper then.
Up on deck, things weren't going well.
Ooh, watch out. Now it's all polished. It's very slippery.
I was looking for Grandpa, but I heard... Great Aunt Loretta's fallen in the water, Mr. Whips.
I'll get her out, Josh. I'll get her out.
And Mr. Whips went upstairs to help Great Aunt Loretta. But then I heard this. Mr. Whips had fallen in the water too. Then I saw Grandpa. There you are, Grandpa.
Yes, I was being a talking kookaburra to stop Mr. Whoops from having another little accident.
But he's just had one.
Don't worry. Mr. Whoops and Loretta have got their life jackets on. They'll be perfectly safe. Just a little wet. You've got to tidy all this lot up, Josh. I told you they'd be hopeless.
So I tidied everything up. And Great Aunt Loretta and Mr. Whips wrapped themselves in Bob's towels and left their clothes drying on the deck.
I'll let you into a secret, Loretta. The kookaburra talks.
Don't be so silly.
And Great Aunt Loretta got up to take a look.
It's stuffed.
Grandpa had decided to make a quick getaway. He wasn't sure where to hide, so he ran through the open door. Just then, Auntie Jules arrived.
I found all your clothes upstairs. Oh, am I glad to see you? Oh, I'm going to get changed.
And guess where she went to get changed? At that moment, Bob came home.
G'day.
Hello, Bob.
Oh, what have you all been up to? Oh, howdy, Mr. Whoops. Ooh, problem?
Little accident.
We thought we'd clean up your boat for you, Bob.
Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm a bit grubby, I'm afraid. I've been out hiking with Mr. Yomper Stomper. Oh, I've made a mess already.
Great Aunt Loretta was back in her clothes, but poor Grandpa couldn't hold on any longer.
Achoo!
Oh! Oh, goodness me, Bob. Go! There is a sneezing poodle in the toilet.
I ran to rescue Grandpa.
Oh, good grief, Bob. Look at the mess you've made. Oh, I don't know why we bothered. Bye, Bob.
A sneezing poodle?
Yes, and your kookaburra talks too.
Right. Well, you have been having a lot of fun while I've been away, haven't you?
Yes, it was awesome. Bye, Mr. Whoops. Bye, Bob.
What, Josh?
Soon, we were back at the mill on the marsh. Auntie Jules and Great Aunt Loretta went inside to make tea. I took Grandpa out of my pocket and put him down.
We did it, Josh. We stopped Loretta and Mr. Whoops from messing up Bob's boat.
Yes, Grandpa. I know what I call it.
Teamwork.
Oh, Grandpa, you're up. I picked these for you, Grandpa. Have a smell.
Oh, thank you, Loretta.
Bob didn't deserve his. He made the boomerang all muddy. Ooh, that roll holder poodle. Ooh, he kept sneezing. Like that, Grandpa. Just like that, exactly like that.
Really?
Oh, bread and jam. Anyone. My latest hobby.
Yum.